In the far future, scientists have finally done it. They created the perfect Monster Girl. But then the facility exploded, and now I have to figure out, what is the best Monster Girl? Even beyond the first Monster Girl Encyclopedia, there's another one with even freakier girls. I have since become an expert in numerically rating women, and with this expertise I will analyze every weird appendage the best I can. Along with the widely applicable tier list we all know and love, I'll scale them according to danger, cuteness, and energy. You might have to quit your job or live in a cave if you don't already. As a slight spoiler, they are all at least a little dangerous, some people might find that adorable, and none of them are letting you go free. But I'll teach you how to attract the one you like. Despite my divine intellect and all-encompassing charm, this is just my opinion. However, you are allowed to kill me for saying something you disagree with. Just let me know in the comments. I am most vulnerable to death via liking, subscribing, and giving me millions of dollars. To be clear, all credit goes to Kenko Cross. I'm sorry for censoring the art, but I'm not sorry for the rankings. Okay, let's begin with number 1, the demon. Starting strong with actual demons from essentially hell. They abhor humans, so if they suspect that you would hate getting married, then, well, they gotta marry you. A good baseline at C tier. Pretty evil, but still pretty hot. Devil. Like the demon, but cuts the chase. Literally. They'll just run at you. Their torture methods include gift giving, so maybe hell isn't that bad. Also C tier, same as before, just shorter. Kobold. The domesticated wolf girl has all the expected traits of a dog girl. One of the only girls to not attack randomly. How kind. B tier, can't go wrong here. Troll. Wise creatures with big hands. Decorates themselves with flowers to hide their insecurity of said hands. B tier, it'd be fun getting lifted up and thrown. Lily Round. Whoa, a 2-for-1 combo? You'll get a chance after they are done with each other. A tier, having 2 makes the never leave one place thing plants having going on not as bad. Baramets. A fake shape for a very real plant. The trap is pretty obvious, but that wool does look fluffy. D tier, staying in one place sucks. Make it 2 sheep, or even 3 sheep. Right, tentacle. Didn't take very long to get to the tentacles. Can you believe they used to be a plant? Plus, I'm counting way more than just one tentacle. A tier, despite the overall weirdness, you can tell by their face that they are pretty well-natured. Soldier Beetle. Stoic cavalry with really cool armor. They come in different classes, but just like your ranked teammates, they'll fight over you in all chat. S tier, cool armor, cool eyes, and an expressionless face is the best. Mothman. Simple creatures that come in a variety of fluffy coats. Drawn to light like any other moth, unless you happen to be the light of her life. A tier, who knew moths had so many cute features when you make them not insects? Titania. Benevolent fairy queens ruling over the land of sprites. Although they appear to exude the mature woman archetype, they are just as innocently simple-minded as the other fairies. B tier, good for playing around all day and doing nothing. Lava Golem. Actual lava gain consciousness. They don't immolate you thanks to magic. It's still hot, but now you can squish the lava. A tier, a simple gimmick, but man, that design is awesome. Hellhound. Voracious wolves who refuse to be tamed. Canonically, not even God can tame them. S tier, I accept my fate. Chimera. A hybrid monster with the features and personalities of multiple monsters. They all have their own needs, but they do all have multiple cool powers. B tier, it's kinda luck if you get a combination you like, but gambling pays off. Manticore. A cunning, sadistic type of hybrid with a notably spiky tail. This tail does basically everything you can imagine. A tier, wolf and bat is a cool hybrid. Basilisk. A variant of the lamia with a little feathery influence. A single glance will poison you, so it's a good thing they are just shy loners. C tier. Shy is cool, but not enough for the big leagues, sadly. Thunderbird. Lightning harpies with light speed power. Their glaring weakness is that any emotional overstimulation will make them short circuit. Too happy, too sad, destroys them. B tier. Who doesn't like an emotional glass cannon? Griffin. Eagerly and liony monstrosities that guard divine treasure. Unlike other strong monsters, they don't have any standards, so they are perfect for those who are too weak to impress any ladies. C tier. I'd rather be liked for at least one reason. Sandworm. Gargantuan beasts with a tough outer shell and, well, a girl inside. I doubt you'll win against them, and once inside you get a new free home that you never leave. D tier, it's not exactly a 5-star hotel. Pharaoh, rulers of the desert lying deep within the ruins. The prize for getting past all those sphinxes and Anubai is a sleepy pharaoh. Then the desert becomes an oasis, which is pretty cool. B tier, making the world a better place. Apophis. Except, here to ruin that are these dark snakes. They have been specifically designed to poison pharaohs into evil pharaohs. Other than that express purpose, they are just lustful lamias. D tier, I don't want to make the world a worse place. Kepri. Deserted desert ruins will thus be infested with these golden scarabs. If you impress every single one, you become the new ruler, and you build a cool kingdom. B tier, they're not exactly my type, but a free kingdom is hard to pass. Vamp mosquito. Mosquitoes, except they drink blood. Wait, vampires, except they drink blood. Mosquitoes that drink mosquitoes? Oh, whatever. I'm not sure who exactly wants more mosquito behavior in their life, but they are for you. D tier from me. Mucus toad. Sticky frog girls with strong legs to climb walls and whatever else frogs do. Apparently their tongues have a 100% capture rate. A tier, the frog style is cute. Cancer. Crab girl clean freaks with a lot of limbs. They express themselves through pinching, waving, dancing, and running around frantically. B tier, a good find at the beach. Flow kelp. Gloomy plants that lay motionless on the seafloor. Their size corresponds to moisture, so good for fans of all cup sizes. S tier, their pretty and variable appearances are always welcome. Kraken. Absurdly strong Scylla that are as intelligent and calm as they look. To them, sinking an entire ship is a romantic gesture. A tier, good to see fellow romantics out there. Yeti. Fluffy beastmen with friendly dispositions. They save wandering travelers from freezing blizzards. Big fans of hugs, so if you also like their hugs, then it's a match. S tier. Nice, fluffy, and snowy is all that I live for. Selkie. Amphibious mermaids that share a stubborn, confident demeanor. Without their costumes, they get cold and lonely. Actually, it's skinned. Wait, what? C tier, I'm not sure what to think. Whitehorn. Frosty centaurs with a perpetual blush. Kind-hearted like the Yeti, sometimes they make it their job to rescue others. S tier, I really want that coat in real life. Glacies. Ice elementals that serve the Ice Queen. Unlike other monsters, they hate everyone. They'll freeze you if you get too close. It's not impossible to win their heart though, it just takes a lot of effort. A tier because hey, I don't mind playing the long game. Ice Queen. Residing within palaces of ice deep within the mountains, they rule over ice and snow alike. She freezes the hearts of those in her vicinity, so have someone near you to keep you warm. If you want her though, you just have to warm her heart with love. S tier. Obviously I like the snowy ones. Kikimora. What the dog doing? Cleaning. That dog is doing. A wolf girl who lives to serve as a maid. They just show up at your door one day and help around the house. A tier, get lucky I guess? Dark mage. Girls who turn to dark magic in order to get what they want. They live in swamps like classic witches, twisting the terrain to get you to their doorstep. D tier, there's just not enough monster in my girl. Arc imp. Imps with stronger mana, a slightly different outfit, and the same personality. Be extra careful what contracts you sign. C tier. That's the same tier I put the normal imp. Familiar. Magical mascots whose sole purpose is to induct you into their cult. They can also turn you into a witch. Scarily familiar. C tier. Highly evil, but come on, cute magic. Bicorn. A unicorn, but with two horns. Naturally, this makes them the opposite of the pure unicorn, instead favoring a harem. D tier, I'm committed to the duo lifestyle. Gazer. A powerful monster with twisted magic held in their eyes. However, the only spell they took was suggestion, so they just magically convince you that single eyes are hot. A tier. Maybe my wisdom stat is just low, but I was already good with single eyes. Slime carrier. A slime that can't change forms, so they just merge with people instead, thus giving them the newfound courage to actually ask their crush out. D tier. It's much creepier than that, but that's just how I picture it. Satyros. Goat women who love to drink and play music. If you meet them at a party, they'll turn a one-night stand into a forever nightstand. B tier. Seems nice, but you can imagine someone who makes Monster Girl videos doesn't get invited to a lot of parties. Gandharva. Large harpies with gold wings and cool music. This music, combined with their fancy perfume, creates an aura that can stop even war. C tier. Just alright. Apsara. It's not cum. They are spirits surrounded in magical elixir who never stop dancing. Just constantly breakdancing. D tier, that's an unfortunate color. Huri. Pure-hearted angels serving under the goddess of love. They are sent to those who do good deeds or those who seek love but cannot find it. Perfect for the hopeless romantics. B tier, if only real life had a gacha pity system. Cupid. Stronger angels with two types of arrows. Golden ones to make people realize their hidden affection, and lead ones to shoot people, thus making them realize they deserve love too. A tier, great for the stubborn types. Valkyrie. Awesome angelic warriors who aid those who are fated to be heroes. The voice in their head guides them, and if the voice says to make out, then oh well. S tier, if fortune commands it, then so be it. Dark Valkyrie. Valkyries who give up heroic duty to indulge in desire. They look more evil than they actually are, so I'll just go down to A tier. Dampier. A mutation of the vampire who hunts vampires. Functionally human in most ways. C tier, would be much better if I liked vampires. Witch. Even in death, they are just as much of a nerd. Antisocial, except for their partner who gets to stay in the gamer dungeon. S tier, I humbly volunteer as a test subject. White. Picky zombies that only choose corpses with big boobs. Other than that, kinda like a zombie queen? D tier, I preferred when they were more modest. Will-o'-the-wisp. Monsters formed from those who died lonely, burning with jealousy. Still gets very jealous of other girls, even as a ghost. S tier, jealous types are the best. Living doll. Whoa, it's just like me! Dolls who came to life through strong emotions, whether it be care or abandonment. Friendly, but may pretend to be inanimate to trick you. C tier, I spare them for being fellow dolls, but only I can reign supreme. Cursed sword. Monstrous blades turned to life. It's kill on sight for them, but monsters don't kill anymore, so they just rob you. The book doesn't describe how to ask them out, so I got nothing. B tier, but only because I want the sword more than the girl. Living armor. Armor who also felt like coming to life, this time to better protect their owner. Provides some good stat buffs. A tier, great loot to get from a raid boss. Cheshire Cat. Hey, it's the famous one. Cats who serve as guides throughout Wonderland. They aren't supposed to interfere with visitors, but you can easily convince them. S tier, famous for a reason, probably. March Hare. Wonderland rabbits that explode in excitement. Seriously, even just a polite thank you and B tier, the upper half is great, but the cotton candy legs are eh. Mad Hatter. These girls are actually mushrooms. Look closely and you'll see it. Just as incomprehensible in personality as you'd expect. C tier, girls in suits are great, but is that a suit? No really, what is that? Dormouse. Sleepy mice who like to sleep. C tier. Jub Jub. Deranged maniacs who feverishly hunt down the weak and vulnerable. A tier, cute design. Humpty Egg. You'll never guess the tragic fate that befell this slime. Besides the obvious reference, they are just yellow slimes with magic shells. D tier, yellow is like the worst slime color. Mark. I made a Jub Jub. Jub Jub! Trump art. Soldiers who hold an alternate dimension within their cards. Spades are quick and active, clubs are introverted gamers, diamonds are rare but mischievous, hearts are lascivious. A tier, if only the heart card was as pretty as the others. Jabberwock. Imposing dragons who honestly have nothing better to do than dilly-dally. Prefers those who are honest about their preferences. B tier, scary is good, but the other dragons are cooler. Ketchi. Furries? In my Monster Girl book, it's more likely than you think. Living in the cat kingdom, they are as selfish and egotistical as real cats. C tier, I do wonder where the line of Monster Girl and furry is drawn. Ushihi. No, it's fine, I just didn't think it'd be Scottish. And now you get a second option. C tier, the ratio of wolf to girl is a tricky balance. Worm, sneaky dragons that crawl through the earth. If they sense you, they just charge in a straight line. C tier, I never considered how integral wings were to preference until now. Wyvern, sky dragons with big wings. Optimal for flying through the sky awesomely. A tier for big wings. I like big wings and I cannot lie. Dragon zombie. Mostly the same, just squishier and with poison breath. S tier, because smaller wings are more modest and refined, unlike those undignified wyverns. Automaton. Ancient machines lacking in expression, but kindly serves those in need. They can take any job, from maid to security. S tier, I'd love for her to watch over me while I sleep. Gremlin. Weak fiends with crazy tech much stronger than themselves. You can bribe them with sweet food to upgrade your automata. B tier, they're kinda funny. Mind Flayer. Monsters that can mess with your mind. That isn't their preferred method of attack though, they just grab you. D tier, you can find better tentacles elsewhere. Wendigo. Beastmen that stalk travelers in blizzards while hiding under their large coat. This looks scary, but they're actually worried about you and simply shy. A tier, the icy monsters are so kind it makes me proud. Shoggoth. Slime monsters who just wish for a job. They can turn their bodies into tools, even if they are a tad bit too enthusiastic about it. A tier, almost creepy, but that smile is adorable. Arachnaka, darkness-dwelling spiders with an abyssal form. They insult anyone who finds their form attractive, but both you and I know both parties find that hot. Perfect, except for the fact that she turns you into an eldritch spider. D tier, great up until that last part. A shame. Jinko, proud tigers who are surprisingly rational. No weird gimmicks this time around, just a tiger. B tier, go get 'em tiger. Kakuin, monkey girls with dexterous bodies and insatiable curiosities. Their frantic nature means there will be a distinct lack of dignity. B tier, funny monkey, funny monkey. Hinezumi, rat monsters whose hearts and fists are blazing, always looking for challengers. Lose and sucks to suck. Win and you get a rival for life. a wife too, I guess. B tier, pretty fire. Renjiangmao, friendly panda girls who wander around eating bamboo all day. This diet makes them experts at handling poles, being the best martial artists in town. S tier, you get the best of both worlds. Takutaku, wise monsters who also have a super doctor in monster girlology. They'll guide you on how to unite with your favorite monster, which is supposed to be my job, but I'm not jealous or anything. Ultra F tier, I'm sorry, but I had to do this. Jiangxi, intelligent undead monsters with stiff limbs that hop around. The book gives no explanation for this behavior, but a regular massage can loosen their joints. C tier, smart but a little boring. Ryu, classical dragons worshipped as water gods. Well worth getting a tattoo of her on your back. B tier, go get 'em, dragon. Shiro heavy, quiet white snakes that act as shrine maidens for the Ryu. Once in love, she never gives up until you love her back, even after she gets super jealous of other girls. A tier, yandere representation is always welcome. Nekomata. Cat girl's native to the Monster Girl version of Japan. Like any cat, they run when you get close and come close when you run. A tier, same as the non-Sugoi cat girl. Raiju, thunder weasels that charge energy through static electricity. They can shoot giant lightning bolts at you if you aren't careful. Even if you are, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. B tier, best for those who like fellow perverts. Kamai Tachi, triple weasels with blinding speed and sickle blades. They work in trios and have ultimate team combo attacks. CCC, tier. Kitsune B, fox flame spirits born of pure fox girl mana. The purest, most unadulterated fox girl experience. C tier, the tail is just not fluffy enough. Kitsune Suki, fox flame spirits who possess a woman. Ah, they put normal woman in my fox girl. D tier, the tail is not corporeal enough. Yobu Danaki, tricky Tanaki who are very business savvy. So savvy that they can easily get you into debt and into the palm of their hand. B tier, the evil smile is cute. Kunoichi, succubi who divergently evolved into ninjas. Experts in assassination. D tier, simultaneously too normal and too succubus. Akaname, you'll never guess the gimmick here. Yokai with long tongues. That will make or break her for you. Let's meet in the middle, B tier. Hijoro, they have long hair. Wait, get back here. C tier. Ao Oni, a blue ogre, literally, that is cool and rational. You can tell because they wear glasses. They love alcohol, but can't handle it and gets embarrassed. S tier, thankfully no resemblance to a certain RPG Maker game. A cow ogre, not literally? That's definitely a spider. It seems they are based off of... oh, yeah, that's horrifying. Unlike the other ogres, they are as scary as they look. D tier, too scary. Omukade, centipede girls with a debilitating poison. Their weakness is a loving kiss, but I got nothing on how to avoid them. A tier, the good scary. Nurio Nago, slimes who use their mimicry powers to fashion cool clothes. They appear in the rain, and if you say hi, they will take that as an admission of love. Glooby, but exemplary partners. S tier, I admit it, I too am Glooby. Shochin Obake, lanterns that came to life through strong emotion. They are just really happy to be utilized. C tier, a little too ominous. Karakase Obake, umbrellas that came to life, you get the idea. When closed, they contain a cool pocket dimension, but they struggle with abandonment issues. B tier, higher only because umbrellas are great. Itan Momen, fabric. The details are questionable, but if it works, it works. D tier, just not enough girl. Ochimusha, spectral corpses of warriors who die with a grudge. They live to protect, even if they die over and over. Despite this imposing appearance, they are shy and love attention. A tier, I love attention too, so we already have so much in common. Unagi Joro, eel mermaids with slippery skin. Voted most likely to create an ASMR YouTube channel. A tier, but be warned, they seem like the scary manipulative type. Umi Osho, timid turtle girls who serve as nuns. So universally loved that the sea will attack you for harming them. C tier, cute but secretly masochist, and I can't help with that. Otohime, sea princesses with the classic villainous appeal but still genuinely kind. Likes those who get flustered at the idea of dating a princess. A tier, I've watched enough villainous isekai to know it's worth it. Naranyan, a yokai who will break into your house while pretending she belongs there. Then she will give you lessons in charisma until you have a whole harem. S tier for two big reasons. Genuinely helpful and highly stylish. With their help, I'll have all the monster girls I can dream of. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Video's over, you can go home now. Except you, my loyal subscriber. For subscribing, you get $100 million. This can be you too if you like and subscribe.